It's like Christmas all over again. I got my sprinklers back, my pump is working, everything's golden.
About a week ago, I received a message on Instagram. Hey, sprinkler dude, can you help me out with my pump? I went out and bought a pump, but I'm not comfortable installing it myself. Yes, I can help you out with that. I get asked a lot of questions on social media, to which I answer 100% of the time. Sometimes, customers' question is, can you come out and do it for me? You can explain it to me until you're blue in the face. I don't want to do it. Please come out and help me out with that. So that's what we're doing here. Chris gave our office a call, booked an appointment, and now I'm at his house installing the pump that he purchased. But before I start putting all the pipes together, I'm going to connect it to power to make sure the pump will run. I just had to stop what I was doing real quick to show you something. This is an Everbuilt pump, which is basically a Home Depot brand, but at least it's an all steel, iron, whatever you want to call it, metal pump. That's better than the plastic version. But I want to point something out. I love Gould's pumps, but come on, Gould's, can you do something like this? Can you make it a little bit easier for us to install the pumps by leaving us a whip on the end that we could just connect to some wire nuts instead of trying to connect the tiny little wires to the tiny little screws? That'd be nice. Thanks. Now that I've completed my rant about Gould's and connected the power and tested it, we're good to go. We can continue with installing the new check valve because I won't install a new pump without installing a new check valve. It kind of ensures that the pump is not going to burn out on us from a failed check valve. After that, I'm going to get the male adapters in. We're going to line everything up. I'm not going to glue everything immediately because I want to make sure everything's nice and straight. So when I put the final connections together, there are no surprises. That's the last thing. Now that we got lunch out of the way, let's go ahead and pop the guzzler on the pump, guzzle it out, get it primed up. A guzzler makes it easy to do this because you can manually pull the water up. What I'm going to do now is use the garden hose to cool the impeller while we allow the pump to prime itself by running the pump. And it will do that, but you want to run water into it so you don't burn up the impeller. So let's go ahead and flip it on. Now be careful when you do that. You see all that water coming out of there? Make sure that you're careful and you keep the controller somewhat closed. Oh, it would help if I turned on the power. Well, actually, that gives me a switch here away from over there. So thinking smart here, we're gonna leave that closed right there and turn it on from over here. All right, so I'm just finishing up here with Chris. Chris, you found me on Instagram, right?
Sure did, watch all your videos.
And he actually saw the video yesterday of me replacing a pump that had a leak on the bottom. There's a shaft seal in between the volute of the pump and the motor itself, so that water does not make it into the motor. Well, that shaft seal has failed, and it allowed the water to leak down the motor until it corroded it out so much that the water was just dripping out of this part of the motor right here.
I had the same exact problem that he just posted, same issue.
See? My videos help others.
Absolutely.
How do you like your system now that we're all done?
Oh, dude, it's like Christmas it's like Christmas all over again. I got my sprinklers back, my pump is working, everything's golden.
Beautiful, awesome. Well, thanks for trusting me with your sprinkler
thanks
system.
For having me, man.
We're gonna get on to the next one.